Alright y'all, hey listen, we're back for another one. Minnow shaking 101 today, live scope 101. It's gonna be a good time. We're out here on a, we're gonna call it an undisclosed location, an absolute spotted bass factory, even though I hate them with everything in my heart. But they are fun to catch scoping, and they're in big giant schools, so we're gonna show you guys my process and how I got my thing set up, and I'm gonna teach you how to shake that minnow. Rough day to be a minnow. Alright, there's some, can't see them, they're in this bait. Where are they at? They're in the middle of this bait. Sure, I can see them. You gotta push all the way to the top. They're right here. Up front. Catch one that little. Oh yeah, get the gap. Dang rats. Okay, it's very important when you got a group like of that many, that when they start chasing your bait, they should start taking it away from them as fast as you can, because it just it triggers something in them. Like if they're not. Some out here. It's always important to try to get a gauge on which way they're going. If they're going to the left and kind of coming at us, so you always want to try to lead them if you can, especially when they're this deep, because they move so fast that if you don't get it out in front of them where they can see it, you're never going to catch them. Here it comes. Back in the bait. Spotted bass are notorious for being in big groups and you can only catch one of them because they're really smart. They're not dumb like smallmouth where you can just sit there and keep catching them even though you pulled them all the way to the boat. But with these ones, if you can kind of let them get group back up and get running back in the bait, then you can almost guarantee one of them are doing that. Get the gaff. Yep. It's coming out better. Alright, so setting wise on the live scope, for me it's really simple. It's something I keep pretty consistent. I don't change a whole lot ever. My forward range, I always keep it at 100 feet. I don't ever change that. And the reason that I do that is because you're able to learn your distances a whole lot further, like as far as your casting goes. If you're constantly switching it, you're just messing with yourself up. So when I see a fish at 80 feet, just from muscle memory, I know that it's about that far right there. That was a little short, but was close enough. And again, I keep it around 70% typically, give or take a little bit. It just depends on the water clarity. The cleaner the water, the higher you can run your gain, the hotter you can run it, and the dirtier the water, the lower you have to run it, just because of all the sediment in the water. Like this water here is really clean, so I have it up at 74%. You can see the screen's not blown out any, but if you do crank it up, it starts getting nasty looking. I just turn it back down until it's pretty clean. And then your depth range, I try to keep it 5 to 10 feet deeper than what the water depth is. So I almost said water temperature. So we're in just under 60 foot here, so I got it set at 70 feet. That's, those are the simple settings. Get a little more into detail here. Noise reject I keep on medium. Ghost reject is off, and the time varying gain is off. Obviously a color palette's blue. That's what I use 100% of the time. That's what my eyes see the best. It's totally personal preference. It's, some people's eyes see color palettes different than the others, but I like blue myself. And color gain I keep at 75%, don't ever change it, and color limit's just at default. And I turn off the grid because that's just too much going on the screen for me. It bothers me. I'm a little OCD about it, but like I said, settings are pretty simple. I don't ever really change them. I like to keep it pretty consistent. I just, I've learned what everything looks like, size of the fish with these settings, so that's why I don't ever change it. He's gonna get out in front of it again. Didn't lead him enough. Maybe not. Might get action there. Nope, wrong. Whoa! Hold your horses here. Rainbow trout. Run away! Run away! Oh, yeah. Oh, what did I have? sucks. I don't know why anyone would want to do that for fun. I'd only do it if I had a gun to my head. BBLs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
BBL Drizzy right there. Fatty. Alright, setup wise, when you're shaking a minnow, I've got two main setups that I use probably 95% of the time. I use a 7.2. This is a medium moderate action. It's a little bit shorter rod than what I used at first. When I was first starting out, I used a 7.7 medium light. I still use this one a lot. I just have kind of transitioned this one to when I'm throwing a little bit bigger bait, like a 5 to 7 inch. I'll kind of throw that on the longer rod. I can control the bait a whole lot better that way. But now, like I said, 95% of the time I use a 7.2. It's just a good all-around rod. I use this for everything: drop shot, shaky head, Nico rig, Ned rig, whatever it is. Just a 2500 size spinning reel, 10-pound braid to an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. That's what I use 100% of the time on just about everything. Bait wise, there's a lot of good baits. I use a Z-Man jerk shad most of the time, and ranging from 3.5 up to 7 inch. That's just kind of the bait I have the most confidence in. A lot of guys like the Sakamata shad. The Zoom Wing Fluke is good. A Drift Fry from Jackal. This here is a Mooch Minnow from Rapala. So I mean, you really can't get wrong. It's just about what you have confidence in. Color wise, it's almost always related around the shads most of the time, unless I'm up north, and maybe I'll play around with some perch colors. Head wise, like I said, a lot of good heads on the market. Oh, I'm tangled up here. This is why you should be more organized, kids. But head wise, this is the head I use every single time I'm doing it. The Lockdown Ultra Head, sizes range 1/8 up to 3/4, half ounce. This one here I got to half ounce. But day in and day out, I use the 3/16 more than anything else. It's just a good all-around head size. When you're doing this, 90% of the time, you want to, what I call, float the bait, which allows you to kind of shake it in place almost, rather than when you're using it. Like, this is a half ounce head here, and the reason I have this on is because the fish are crashing through bait and I'm just trying to get to them really quick. But what that 3/16 ounce head allows you to do, like I said, allows you to float it. You can kind of just hold it in place and shake it, and it just kind of hovers there, and something about it makes the fish react. But like I said, the setup is really simple. I don't ever change anything really. This is a setup I have a lot of confidence in, and it's won me a lot of money here in the last 1.5 to 2 years. And I feel like I'm one of the better minnow shakers in the world. So like I said, I keep it really simple. Another important thing, almost forgot, I always tie a loop knot. I never tie the knot directly to the head. I always have a loop knot. I just think it gives the bait a little more action. Like I said, it's totally just a confidence thing. This is the setup I have the most confidence in. Like I said, it won me a whole lot of money. So if it ain't broke, I'm not gonna fix it. That's a gaggle. worry, I'll get another one. Oh, it's already back on me. You're just brutal. Little guy. Oh boy. I mean, that's brutal. Some would say that's down the hatch. Maybe I pulled my pants down. I definitely did. Probably consider retiring anytime soon here, but that's no fun.
5 minutes later.
Oh, it broke me off! Dang it! Told you I needed to retie. Alright y'all, toss here up. Had enough, I'm sore. See how easy it is? It's almost like stealing candy from a baby. It's so easy all the time. Every single time you go out. Just kidding. But this is a prime example of how fun this can be. When you get around them, it's lights out. But it's cold, it's windy. I believe we're gonna call it a day. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you liked the video, you daggone better like the video. Hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you in the next one.